Most countries of the world have extensive military budgets, with some countries giving out as much as $700 billion annually to their military and defense sectors. But where do these billions of dollars go? Well, a large chunk of these budgets is oftentimes spent on purchasing top-of-the-line military machines. Watch on and be amazed as we unveil the top 20 most expensive military machines ever built. The B-2 bombers. This expensive aircraft built by the U.S. Air Force is the world's best stealth bomber. It can drop both conventional and nuclear payloads. Building this warplane is considered one of the most mysterious military projects in U.S. history. The reason for that? For a long time, it was kept hidden from the public. In the 1990s, B-2 bomber cost taxpayers an estimated $929 million per piece, and at the time, 11 of these were operational. V22 Osprey. This aircraft is indeed one of a kind. Owned by the U.S. military, the V-22 Osprey is a tilt-rotor aircraft which possesses unusual capabilities like vertical takeoff and landing and short takeoff and landing. Under normal circumstances, this craft can also function like a conventional helicopter and flies at a top speed of about 350 miles per hour. The V-22 Osprey cost about $70 million. This unique craft is also armed with a range of weapons. Talos. Oh yes, it's true, most of us love the Iron Man movies, and how we wish we could have our very own Iron Man suit. The good news is your dream could come true if you joined the United States Special Operations Command Force. Some soldiers in that force now possess a Talos. Talos stands for Tactical Assault Light Operating Suit. It is a battery-powered robotic exoskeleton developed by the U.S. Army to protect frontline soldiers. The super suit comes equipped with features like an invincible exterior, infrared goggles, helmet, and microphone. If you own $80 million, you can get a few of these. The Super Hornet. This FA-18 Super Hornet is one of the best planes owned by the U.S. Air Force. Many of these special aircrafts are stationed around aircraft hangars owned by U.S. Army across the globe. This rapid response technical fighter is a twin-engine carrier and multi-role fighter frequently used by the U.S. Navy. Project cost for the Super Hornet was around $48.09 billion, and right now the U.S. Army owns 650 of these. That's a real scare for enemies of the U.S. CVN-78 carrier. This aircraft carrier is perhaps the biggest machine on the list. It is also a top name among the most expensive military weapons in the world. Procurement cost of one of these currently stands at $13,306.5 million. And due to its high cost, there are only 3 of these in the world. The CVN-78 carrier measures around 7.5 acres and weighs over 100,000 tons. This warship, named after the 38th President of the United States, can house more than 75 aircraft. What a great invention. The JLVT. The Joint Light Tactical Vehicle is undoubtedly the most powerful land vehicle you will ever see. The entire development project for this strong yet surprisingly light vehicle cost around $2 billion. With chains on tires, these trucks can easily drive through sand, snow, mud, or grass. The vehicle is also blast and bulletproof and has a super fast speed of 70 miles per hour. This military machine can also be used as a shelter, a utility vehicle, or an ambulance. F35 Lightning 11. It is rumored that the U.S. may have spent a staggering $428.4 billion on this aircraft. These have been in use by the U.S. for 5.5 decades. It is also said that the U.S. has purchased about a dozen of these. The F35 Lightning 11 has inbuilt self-sensors. It can reach super speeds of 1,200 miles per hour. When it flies in the air at top speed, one can't even see it with the naked eye. Arleigh Burke DDG-51 destroyer. Here comes the most expensive Navy ship in the world. Owning one of these cost an average of $7.5 billion. This easy-to-maneuver ship was actually developed to protect bigger ships from missiles. That's why it is equipped with anti-missile aircrafts. This ship, which is said to be a favorite with the U.S. Navy commanders due to its multi-mission offensive and defensive capabilities. The P8 A Poseidon. For a cost of $33.638 billion, the Poseidon was dubbed God of the Sea. This gigantic flying vehicle is a surveillance plane, and it comes jam-packed with mines, missiles, and torpedoes. With so many weapons inside the plane's original wings had to be changed. These weren't heavy enough, hence they were replaced with wings that were sturdier. This aircraft is about 3 times the size of a normal plane and has cameras that can even spot bodies underwater from the air above. A great machine indeed. The Amp56 Leclerc. This is the most expensive tank in the world. With a unit price of $4 million in 2016, the rare tank was a collaboration between the United Arab Emirates and the French Army. It has a 12-meter cannon and an 8-meter machine gun that can shoot off 3,000 rounds. One interesting fact about the tank is that it can drive at a maximum speed of 45 miles per hour. For a tank, that speed is crazy. The Raptor F22. The F-22 is an aircraft that defines air dominance, showcasing a unique mix of stealth, speed, agility, and situational awareness, combined with lethal long-range air-to-air and air-to-ground weaponry. The Raptor F-22 is undoubtedly the best air-dominant fighter in the world. It is also mentioned in Reddit stories, and it currently costs $150 million. The U.S. owns 528 of these. The CH-53K helicopter. This powerful aircraft is a heavy-lift cargo helicopter. It is currently being produced by the Sikorsky Aircraft for U.S. Marine Corps. Once completed, this aircraft will become the largest heavy-lift helicopter in U.S. military. Developing such an advanced helicopter comes with huge costs. The King Stallion's project contract is for $25,335 billion. As per the contract, a crucial requirement for the King Stallion is that it be able to fly 150 feet above ground, carrying 27,000 pounds of payload. Will it be able to fulfill this requirement? Well, only time will tell. The Boeing C17 Globemaster 111. This is a large military transport aircraft capable of dropping over 100 military troopers into war zone. The aircraft also carries out normal duties like delivering humanitarian aid and carrying out medical evacuations. The aircraft cost about $218 million. It was first flown in 1993. The last of its kind was rolled out onto the production line in November 2015. Its versatility is what makes it so popular, for this tough guy can fly to small airfields as well as harsh terrains. The E-2 Hawkeye. This aircraft was first produced and flown in 1960. After the arrival of mobile warning, command and control technology for aircrafts, the plane has seen numerous improvements. Costing a staggering $176 million, this twin-engine plane has computerized radar and surveillance sensors. It serves as the eyes of the fleet, commanding and coordinating other aircrafts. This aircraft is so precise and agile that you might think it has an IQ of its own. Terminal High Altitude Defense. Say hello to the jaw-breaking Terminal High Altitude Defense System, a high-tech rocket interceptor that choked the U.S. economy with an estimated cost of $6.5 billion in 2019. THAD systems have now been deployed to Israel, the United Arab Emirates, Turkey, Hawaii, and South Korea. This clip shows you that Terminal High Altitude Defense is an advanced mechanism designed to shoot down ballistic missiles before they reach their target. The sophisticated system can track missiles as high as 93 miles into the air. Now we will present the top 5 most expensive military machines ever built. The HMS Queen Elizabeth. Let's shift from the U.S. Armed Forces for a moment and look at what the Great Britain has done for us. With a program cost of £6.5 billion comes the HMS Queen Elizabeth, measuring 918 feet in length, 229 feet in width, and weighing 65,000 tons. This is the most advanced warship ever constructed in Britain. This aircraft carrier is fast and active as well as spacious. It has room for Queen Elizabeth's 36 fighter jets and 14 helicopters. However, operating this big boy is not an easy task. The Trident 11. You may have heard about this missile, which is both powerful and controversial. Mostly owned by US and the UK, these missiles can be set in chase of its ballistic targets from a submarine. Once launched, it travels at a speed of 1,300 miles per hour. This amazing top 10 most expensive military machine costs countries like the United States and the UK $60 billion per unit. Till date, this weapon has never been used though. The VH71 Kestrel. Costing a whopping $400 million, the VH71 Kestrel was originally designed to replace the U.S. president's helicopter fleet. However, President Barack Obama didn't like the idea that stopped the production of this craft. The funds were instead used for maintaining Obama's charter plane. Later in 2009, U.S. Navy canceled the manufacturing contract for VH71 altogether due to delays and engineering issues. The expensive flying machine was eventually sold to Canada. Virginia-class submarine. This nuclear-powered submarine designed for firing missile targets comes with a wide range of scary features like mines, torpedo, and Tomahawk missiles. The entire development project of this machine cost $89 billion, and the U.S. Navy is rumored to possess quite a few of these. The Virginia-class submarine is designed for both deep ocean and shallow water operations. The RQ170 Sentinel. This is a high-altitude, long-endurance, unmanned aerial vehicle which was deployed and built for the U.S. Air Force. Flying at an altitude of 50,000 feet, the UAV can capture real-time imagery from battlefields and transmit the images to ground control systems through a site transmission data link. Also known as the Kandahar Beast, unit cost of an RQ-170 is $6 million. Not too expensive compared to its achievements, I would say. Which of these military machines is most powerful? Do you know any other machines like this? Let us know in the comments. Like always, if you enjoyed it, be sure to give us a big thumbs up and leave us some love in the comments section. To keep up to date with all of our awesome videos, be sure to hit subscribe and turn your notifications on to never miss a thing. Until next time, do take care of yourself.